What is up, guys? Today we are reviewing one of the most long-awaited figures after one of the best animes that came out this past year, to be Hero X's rank 7 hero, Lucky CYAN. Now this box art already just looks incredible, just like X. It really resembles the anime, as you can see from the detailing here, and then just go ahead and look at the box details. This is what it looks like from the back, from the side. Now let's go ahead and open her up. So this is what she looks like outside of her box. Amazing figure detail. Comes with this much accessories. I do feel like this is a lot more accessories than the SH Figuarts Reze, which is really nice. Not saying that that was a bad figure, but it's still an amazing looking new figure. So let's go and open the packaging here. Just put this off to the side. And there she is, guys, Lucky CYAN. Just released in Japan. Let me see if I can get that on camera a bit better. So this is what the face looks like. The hair. She does have some plastic straight out of the box on her inside her shirt part here. But in terms of detail, this really looks very similar to the anime. Yeah, I think that's the only bit of plastic she has on her upper shirt there. Now this really is one of my favorite characters from the show. Her singing is just amazing. If you guys hear some of her songs, Color, and oh man, if you guys hear Takeoff or Icarus, ooh, those guitar solos are just amazing from her arc. It was actually really dark, but let's go ahead and get back to the figure. Going into its articulation, let's just explore this a bit more. So design-wise, it's already very true to the anime, especially during the last episode when we see her with all the top 10 heroes. So head articulation, let's see, she can look back about that much. She does have a bit of an ab crunch here to help out with that a bit more. Looks down about that much. Of course, there's no hindrance because of the hair is on this side. And let's go ahead and check out this hair articulation here. So it looks like there is a good circular motion with the hair strands. Pretty sweet. The detailing, if you guys can see how well that coloring is here. Circular motion for the other one too. And now let's go ahead and check out that ab crunch, if she has any. So looks like very little ab crunch, but it's a decent one. Not too much forward, which is okay because this character is mainly known for playing the guitar. So in terms of Superman or Spider-Man level ab crunches, that's not necessary, but she can go back about that much, which is pretty sweet. If you do want her to look up as far as that much, I guess, which would be a bit unnecessary, but it's possible now. Let's go ahead and check out arm articulation. Arms can go up about that much, T-posing. So we can get some circular motion here. Bicep can flex about that much. Forearm movement. The arm can go back all the way about that much. Forward about that much. And then something interesting, it looks like this skirt piece over here isn't going to be any hindrance because looks like similar to our recent SH Figuarts skirts. This one is plastic, so it's very much movable, as you guys can see there. So this definitely won't be any hindrance to anyone trying to do some dynamic posing with the figure, thank goodness. And then the side parts here for the outfit are also flexible, so definitely no limitations for this figure. It's pretty much as flexible as the SH Figuarts Reze. Looks like it, or probably even better, because this one actually comes with accessories. So you can see it goes up like that. There is a bit of a latch there, if you guys can see. Now let's go ahead and check out leg movement. To showcase this, I'm gonna have to lift these things up. Oh wow, it can go pretty high, like about that much. So leg movements legs can go out like that, backwards like that, full more 90-degree angle here, similar to other SH Figuarts figures. And then let's see, can this turn? Oh, no turn there, but that's fine. It's not. She's a very static figure usually, or at least in her posing in the anime, so she doesn't need to do too much, but this articulation alone is already pretty good. Let's go ahead and check the foot articulation. Left, right, go left, right, a bit of an, can go down and up like that. Heel or toes can go up like that. Pretty sweet. Okay, now let's go check out some of her accessories. She does come with a couple of faceplates here. Just get her standing up. Her hair is a bit heavy, so trying to get her standing on her own, can be a bit difficult. But let's check out the other faceplates. Make sure I get this on camera. She comes with a smiling to the side face like that. Comes with kind of a serious face here. And a very high energy, open mouth face here. Kind of like excited, I'd say, as she is in the anime. The one she does come with straight out of the box is more of a calm smile, confident. I like it. Kind of wish the SH Figuarts Ochako came with this one, so that she can have like this calm, smiling look. But these excited faces also look good. So let's go and see how it's like to put on the new face. Oh, this came off really smoothly, these bangs. Now let's try out the... Ooh, okay, probably need to pull it out from the ears to make it easier. Similar to other SH Figuarts, it's very dynamic here in terms of its whole placement. And just like that, we have a excited face, Lucky CYAN. Now this figure looks amazing. And the coloring, I mean, I originally thought this was like a Miku, but after watching the anime, she's actually very unique. And her power is also very unique. She brings people good luck, which is pretty amazing. And then let's go ahead and see. She does come with a couple hand accessories. Straight out of the box, she comes with these fist hands. I don't think she really needs fist hands, but I guess it is standard these days with SH Figuarts releases. They don't really do like calm, open palm hand poses these days, at least for the new releases. It's usually these grip punching fist hands, I guess because it's standard or something. But she is going to be playing the guitar, so I do want her to have a hand for holding the guitar. So some of the other hands she comes with are this. Just get it out. Let me just stand her up real quick so I can show you guys. Bit of a holding hand here, probably when she's playing the guitar. I don't know if I can get that on camera. There we go. Yeah, this hand pair here is definitely for playing the guitar. This one, let me see if you guys can see that a bit closer. This hand comes with a guitar pick. So this pair is literally for her playing the guitar. Like that, probably. Next hand is for her when she enters a battle mode with probably her guitar when it transforms. As you can see here, these hands have little holes on them. If you do want to use her arrow that she comes with, let me just grab that arrow. So the arrow that she comes with, probably the bottom part or something. Oh no, it's right here. So if you can see, let me see if I get that in camera. There's a little tube there at the bottom. This one's probably going to slide into the hands real smoothly like that. Or let's get into this hand. Okay, it can go in like that. It can also, but this one seems like the hole is a bit more prominent, so we can just slide it in a bit easier in this one. Let me just put that down. That's strange. Shouldn't this go? Let's go ahead and see from the back though. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to go in like that. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Alright, that's actually this hand. So let's go ahead and try it with this. There we go. Yeah, that looks more like it. A bit better. Ooh, okay. Yeah. For the arrow hand, it's gonna look like that though with the tube. And then we have some open palm hands when she's, I guess, doing some cool poses like an idol type poses. The box should be coming with some instructions, so as you can see here, it's right inside. Okay, so these are the instructions she comes with. As I said before, that one hand is for holding the guitar. This one right here, which is pretty sweet. So I'll definitely get that one on and show you guys how it goes. So the hands come in pairs like that, and it looks like the guitar can transform like that, pushing the sides down and opening the top up, turn into its bow form, as you can see there. It looks like a warning for deforming, but I guess as long as you just be a bit more careful, I think that shouldn't be an issue with color rubbing, I guess. That can sometimes happen with these kinds of figures. So this is her guitar. Let's go and test out its transformation into bow mode. It said that we do something like this to the sides, and then we pull this part apart right here. Whoa. Wow, this is kind of scary. I feel like I'm gonna break it. So, wow. Not bad. Straight from the top, it's pretty sturdy. And then, oh, so that one hand we saw earlier, that one fist hand with the straight circle. Where's that? No, that's your standard. This hand is able to hold, is going to be used to hold it in its arrow mode. That's why it has that prominent circle there. There we go. So we'll go ahead and try that in a bit. But for now, let's go ahead and see how she looks like in just like playing this thing as a regular guitar version of itself. I do want to see her just playing the guitar. So let's switch out her hands here for her guitar playing hand. Now, I do run into a bit of trouble with newer SH Figuarts hands in terms of swapping, so hopefully this won't be an issue. So that came out pretty smooth. This is a bass hands, fist hands. She isn't really a punching character, so I probably won't ever use those ones. So the joint looks like. Let's see how well it goes in. Nice. Oh, wait. Let's wait for probably a snapping sound. Not. Okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. Now it's in there good. Not really much of a snapping sound, but can be a bit loose. But I think the hands just need to get used to the socket that it's being transferred into. And now I think you can also use this hand for playing the guitar, but I think it'd be better to have its little pick hand here, so it actually looks a bit more realistic. She does hold a bit of a white pick. As you can see, there's a bit of a difference because the pick is there compared to the hand she comes with. So let's go ahead and change out this standard hand for her guitar playing hand. Not bad. Yeah, these hands are still a bit loose straight out of the box, but this is actually normal with SH Figuarts figures, in my opinion. They do take a bit of getting used to their new layouts or the new sockets that they're placed into. But we'll go ahead and work with what we got, and I'll just probably let these sit throughout the day so that it can take a bit more form into its new socket. So let's go ahead and try and, I guess, emulate this pose right here for holding her guitar. So, oh, yeah. Okay, so let me just pick that back up. Okay, yeah, it can be a bit tough. You do need to get this really in there, in place, or else you're gonna run into some issues with posing, I guess. Let's get into this pose, and then put the guitar on now. Hopefully it comes on smooth this time. You know what, let's try just putting it on the hand for now. Okay, just stand up there. See, this is supposed to slide in a bit easier, but okay, there we go, guys. Ooh, yeah, this is actually kind of tough. To get the proper pose in, we gotta get it really in there. Good enough, I'd say. And then we'll just move the arms. It is a bit fragile, so the guitar can come off a bit easily. So I would be careful. But we can pretty much pull this pose now. Leg up a bit more like that. There we go. Pretty solid. Yeah, just be careful when posing with the guitar, I guess. It can be a bit tough, but let's see if we can at least get it to do like her playing it, I guess. Can we at least do that? Yeah, I want to do at least playing a guitar pose. Good enough. There, now that's a face that you will see singing like colors or take off. It's such a true Lucky CYAN pose. Okay, and now let's go ahead and see how she'll look like with her bow. So she's supposed to look like this with her bow. Looks like the left hand is the one that's supposed to hold it. That one we saw earlier with the little hole in it. So it should be this one right here. We'll remove the guitar pick, and then we'll exchange it for her little hand here that's supposed to hold the arrow. You know, they never really show anything in the instruction manuals describing how to put it in the arrow holding hand, so I'm just gonna insert it like it's like a gun or something. Oh no, there's a little hole there, guys, if you can see. Let me see if I get that. So there's actually a hole insert there. Wow, the SH Figuarts really think of everything. In Camera Bear. So it's actually supposed to go in this way, like a bullet coming out of a gun type of vibe. So I'll show it to you right here. There you go. Look at how smooth that went in. Okay, So we'll get the guitar hand off, and then we'll transform into her bow mode. Oh, oops, I transformed it a bit wrong. It's supposed to go up like that, like a butterfly. Beautiful, lucky butterfly right here. And goes into bow mode transformation. And we can see our handle a little bit better here. Now let's go ahead and have her. Once again, guys, be careful because this does feel very fragile when you do open up the guitar string area here. So I definitely recommend being careful so you don't break it. So let's go ahead and put on her bow holding hands. So this one should be the one. Oh, did you hear how well that snapped in, guys? I don't know if you guys heard that back there, but that came in really smooth. Let me see if I can emulate that. Close enough. Anyways, let's go ahead and test this thing out. So we'll just go ahead and insert it like that. At least it stays on there. And then her arrow shooting hand. There. So it is supposed to be a bit farther out from her body. Kind of like that. And then let's see if we can tilt her. We're going to need to definitely move her hair to the side to get this to work. Or to get this pose right. It's supposed to be a bit more farther out. Okay, and then we'll put the arrow hand back on. Back in its little joint right here. It's a bit tough to put in when the arrow hand is in there already. But let's see, let's just try and do it anyways. So probably a good idea to align it properly with the cuff here so that it comes in a bit smoother like that. Oh, it's actually a lot tougher when she has this bow on to keep it in there. This might take some skill for me. Okay, let's go ahead and try this out again. But I got the body and the everything else facing the right direction. Just need this to stay on. Good enough. Okay. Now let's try and get her into a dynamic pose. There we go, guys. I'll probably have her more playing the guitar though, because it's a bit more difficult to put her in this bow aiming version of herself. But yeah, that's Lucky CYAN. We'll go ahead and do a comparison of her and other anime figures that we have here. So let me just line her up here properly. So let's have her next to her own character from her own show, X over here. Now height-wise, that does look accurate. Very accurate to the show, so they did a great job there. Let's have her with the new girl. SH Figuarts Reze. Yeah, looks like standard female height here. You know, why don't we also bring in... Oh, why don't we also bring in Makima into the shot so we can... Because, yeah. Since we are bringing Chainsaw Man figures. Not bad. We bring in Deku. Some more superheroes in the shot. Not bad. Not bad likeness here we got going on. Look at Gojo right there. Bring in Gojo. Move this to the side a bit. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I think this figure turned out really well. If you guys enjoyed these videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what other characters you want me to review next. Hopefully we get more of a continuation for the To Be Hero X line. Hopefully we can get Nice or other superheroes from the show. That would be pretty epic. Or even the dog. You know, I wouldn't mind if we got a dog figure. But yeah, let me know also in the comments if you guys have a favorite Lucky CYAN song. For me, it's Take Off. I just really like that song from the anime. It just gets me energized and really matches her energy. If you guys want to see some figure photos from me, you can also follow me on Instagram under Plus Ultra Poses. You'll see some photos here there of Lucky CYAN soon, once I get this review up. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace out.